BDL Cubarsi's night at St James Park began like any promising young defenders, composed, alert and quietly effective, yet by the closing stages what had felt like a controlled, confident display turned into a moment that left the whole camp a little more cautious. The 18-year-old, who had looked every bit the modern centre-half while dealing with the physical demands of a Champions League clash, felt a twinge in his left knee during play, kept working through clear discomfort, then required attention from the medical team before and after half-time. By the 70th minute, the staff had made the pragmatic decision to withdraw him and bring on Andreas Christensen. On the bench, the image was telling: strapping, ice applied, the leg elevated. Routine care, yes, but carried out under the weight of immediate questions about availability for the weekend. When the squad completed their scheduled light recovery at the training base and prepared to fly back, Cubarsi did not rejoin the group session in full. Instead, he worked apart, a small but visible sign that the club were treating the knock with measured caution, while the rest of the team began the short journey home to Barcelona. That caution is hardly surprising. A team that is juggling Champions League commitments and a tight La Liga calendar cannot afford to gamble with a promising teenager's knee. Rest him now and risk short-term shuffling, or risk running him and potentially pay a heavier price later. For Flick and his medical staff, the calculus is immediate and familiar. Monitor swelling, run quick scans, and weigh the match schedule against the player's long-term development. Into that decision mix come other pieces. Ronald Araujo battled cramps during the same game and required attention, and the staff have been deliberately careful over Frenkie de Jong's fitness in recent weeks, so any selection for the upcoming La Liga test must be read against a broader picture of load management across the squad. Practically speaking, this gives Flick options. He can call on the experience and steadiness of Christophersen to carry the load for a match or two, shuffle partnerships to protect Cubarsi, or, if medical checks return reassuring signs. Keep faith in the youngster's resilience and explosive recovery. Each route carries different messages to the fans, to the dressing room and to Cubarsi himself about trust, protection and ambition. For the player, it's a defining moment in microcosm. The rise of a teenage talent meets the realities of elite football's physical toll, and how the club treats him now will speak as loudly as anything he does on the pitch. From the club's perspective, the immediate aim is simple and conservative. Avoid aggravation, monitor recovery, and choose the least risky path that preserves both the result pipeline and the player's long-term availability. For supporters, the short term is about watching official medical updates and trusting the staff to balance urgency with care. For those who follow youth development, it is also a reminder that rapid progress often comes with small setbacks and managerial choices that can accelerate or stall a career. In the hours after the match, the headlines will be loud and speculation will swirl. Who starts, who sits, who's truly fit? But the most important facts will be those confirmed by Barcelona's medical checks and the manager's final call. Until then, the image of a teenager limping slightly from a European pitch and training apart, while the squad heads home, is both a nervous moment and a test of process. Can a club with deep resources protect its promising young core without losing momentum in a compact schedule? Watch the next selection list, watch the official updates, and watch how Flick balances the club's immediate ambitions with the patience required to keep a prodigy on track. Because in elite football, the difference between a short precaution and a long absence often depends on the smallest decisions made in the toughest moments.